G'day guys, taking time again here in Queensland. What am I having today? I'll show you. I bought roast pork with me and I bought a little pack of veggies, carrots, corn and beans and some gravy. You can have whatever you want on the road as long as you've got the gear to prepare it. So I'm going to sit here and chew down on this and I'll have a little bit of a chat afterwards because something happened today while I was here parked up and I just want to have a bit of a yarn about it. Well, pretty much got this whole park to myself today. Usually Thursdays, there's people with kids everywhere here. Don't know what's going on. Dinner was nice. Love a good bit of roast pork and veggies. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about. I was just farting around the truck today. You know, got up, gone to the dunny, had my cereal. Anyway, I was standing outside the truck and I was just grabbing some shit out to take to the rubbish bin. This young bloke pulls up, parks a couple of cars in front of me, comes back to see me. Anyway, he approached me and asked me if I could teach him how to drive a truck. He was willing to pay me. This is cutting a long story short because I knew he was a bit anxious. He beat around the bush a little bit, but eventually he got to what he wanted to ask, and he asked me if I could teach him to drive a truck, if it was my truck. You know, he was willing to pay me to teach him. And I told him it's not my truck, not my situation, mate. And yeah, I asked him if he's got any mates that drive trucks, and he said yeah. I said maybe you can go along for a ride along with one of them guys and see what's done. And you know, like, that's if the company that his friends work for will let someone just ride along with them to see how things are done and take it all in, you know, just watch and watch and learn. Anyway, I said to him, then go and get your license and maybe you might be able to start off on something like a rigid or whatever. Then the kicker came. He said he's already got his MC licence, but he needed someone to teach him how to drive a truck. How the friggin' hell does that work? Is Queensland that relaxed that you can get your MC licence and not have a clue of how to drive a truck? He wanted to go to a driving school, but they charged too much. So that's why he approached me. But still, to not know how to drive a truck, he said, I need to know how to hook up a trailer, how to do this, how to do that. He went through a few things, but to tell me he's got his MC licence already? Like, what the fuck? I'm all for young people coming into the industry. But you got to go about it the right way. Where I am here at Barimba, on the street below Direct Freights Depot, there's a driving school for truck driving. And they use this bit of road that I park on to come and show their drivers what to do. But even still, I've come back from a walk and the instructor's up having a look at my truck. The bloke he's teaching is 400 metres down the road, trying to reverse a B-double down a public road in an industrial area, which is fairly well used, this road. So how the hell do people teach people how to drive trucks up here and get away with it? You know, if they're that relaxed. I know how you got to go through the scheme in New South Wales. Instructors down there, they teach you and stuff like that, but then they're the ones that aren't allowed to take you for a lesson. Well, it wasn't when I was, you know, someone else had to do that, but it was all recorded on video, and then someone else marked your driving test, not the bloke that was in the truck with you. So I don't know what they do up here. I really don't. But if that's the way things work, then the NHVR has got to do something about it. So they're all out there raising fines and stuff like that for doing, you know, for us guys doing stuff that, you know, we shouldn't be doing or whatever, and they're saying it's all for safety. How about looking at the accreditors up these places like this and yeah, and starting there, because that's why some of these accidents are happening. I reckon they're happening because people are getting licenses and they don't know how to drive a truck. So I don't know, that blew me away, that did. Like, I know there's some dodgy practices going on out there, but frig me. Oh well, it was only a little bit of a rant today, sorry. It's just after 2:30, so I'm going to go for a wander up to Woolworths, grab a couple of things, maybe go to Starbucks, get a coffee, and then yeah, I'll just chill out for another hour or so, and then I'll wander over to the yard, because that's about when I'm ready to go. Alrighty, thanks for listening to me waffle on, and you guys, I hope you have a cracking afternoon, and we'll see you in the next video. Keep it safe, keep it tidy. Catch us later.